This video will go over the steps required to change your IP address on your controller card. This should only be done if absolutely necessary and should really be performed by someone with some networking experience. First, we want to make sure that we're connected to our display that we want to make changes to. The display we're changing today is MaxxLite 112 by 240 North. We're already connected to that, and we have a limited connection, which is exactly what it should be. We need to make sure that we're on the same setting as the controller card so we can communicate. As I'm doing that, let me show you our objective. Our current control card IP address is 192.168.0.128, and we want to change that to 192.168.1.128. So now that we have our networking connections open, highlight and right click on Wi-Fi and go to Properties. Scroll down to Internet Protocol version 4, highlight it and click on Properties. And you'll notice that we're on the same settings, 192.168.0, and we chose to use 91. You could really choose any number for the last set. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. This will allow us to communicate to our current IP address on the control card because of the same IP address settings. Click on OK and close through the system. You'll need to come back here, make a change later on once you change the IP address on your controller card to 1. Again, let's make sure we're connected and connection is limited. We'll start our XMPlayer 3. Go to Control, search for device. The prompt is asking you if you're doing a new setting, and it'll delete all settings. Click on yes. It located our device. To change the IP address, click on Control, click on Modify IP, select the IP address. This is your current control card settings. We'll click on Static IP address. Actually, select it first, then click on Static IP address. And here's where we make that change. We want to change this to match our objective. It's the same IP address, except in this case we want the 0 to be a 1. So we'll change that to a 1. And we'll click Send. The change has been made. We'll exit through here. Now, if I go to search for that control card, my computer will not locate it. So I'll demonstrate that. Control, search for devices. Reason it will not find it, because my computer's IP address no longer matches. Okay, so several things need to happen here. Our wireless system is also on a different configuration. See, we're connected to the Wi-Fi signal, but our control card internally is different. So this is going to be a little delicate, so let's watch what we have to do here. Open up Internet Explorer. You need to type in 192.168.0.1 in your Internet Explorer. Hit enter. Scroll down to where it says Network. We need to change that to 1.1. Save. It's going to ask you to reboot. Click on OK. This will take approximately a minute. These are multiple steps, so just be patient. Once this is complete, it's no longer going to find that TP-Link wireless system or anything really, because you're no longer on the same IP address, and that's okay. We're going to correct all that in a second. Okay, once it's completed, it's going to try to locate the address, but it's not, obviously, because we're on a different IP address on our computer. Okay, now we need to go back again to our network. So right click on network icon down here, open network in sharing center, click on change adapter settings, highlight Wi-Fi, right click on it and go to properties, scroll down to Internet Protocol version 4, highlight it and click on properties. We're going to change that to a 1. So now we have 192.168.1, and the last two digits do not matter on your computer itself. Then you have 255, 255, 2550. Click on OK, close. Okay, and you can close your network settings. Now we need to make sure we're connected to our MaxxLite 112 North. Because we've changed the IP address, it lost the connection. So highlight it, connect. It should automatically connect. If it asks for a password, because it had reset, the password is MaxxLite-LED01, in case you need that information. Okay. Now with those changes all made, we're now connected with limited connection. Our control card should have been changed to 192.168.1.128. Our computer is changed, everything's changed. Let's go ahead and search for our control card. Control, search for devices. Click yes. Found one device. Perfect. And if we had something up here, let's create a new playlist just to have and test. Let's try sending this image. File, upload your playlist. Again, I always like to do a search before I send. And there it is. It located it. 192.168.1.128. And I should be able to send this now. Send completed. A lot of steps we have to take to accomplish this, so please be very sure you need to make these changes before you do, and review this video several times, and feel free to call us at 1-800-690-0600 for any help. Thank you and have a nice day.